Quickly show you the truck. Everyone wanted to see it. And it always packs on, so it's going to be a little bit loud. This is the almost exactly the same. So it's got black chassis. I haven't got my skulls on me as my nut covers anymore. Everything's basically identical. Still got the chrome guards and things like that. Black air cleaners now. All the plate on the back's the same. So it's basically the same. White fuel tanks. Everything's very similar. A couple of little changes. At the front, there is everything's the same there. At the front of the truck, we just got a bigger bar on the front. Got two lights down the bottom. We haven't got the drop visor anymore, which I would like, and I've asked about it. But other than that, and I'm missing my lights, my extra two lights on the roof. You probably can't see it from there. But basically everything else is the same, except it's automatic, of course. That black mark on the front. This has got clear wrap on the bumper. So it's got, someone's put a black mark on it. I didn't do it. That just happened in the last week or so, and it's just annoying because it doesn't come off. So it looks like a tyre might have touched it or something like that. I got the surrounds here on the wheels, and they're not chrome anymore. They're painted white fiberglass because it did crack. Had a crack in it, so they haven't painted it yet. It's just grey. But other than that, the truck is pretty much identical. Mirrors are all identical. Skirts down the side of the tank are the same. Except it's automatic. Is it a better truck? No. It's a newer truck, but it's definitely not a better truck. In fact, it's got a lot more squeaks, a lot more rattles. So it's no, it's definitely not as good as the other one, as in quality, I suppose. But we're trying to get around it. We've got the mechanic working on it. He's put a lot of foam in it, trying to stop it. It's only 12 months old. I would have taken it back to Kenworth and said, here, fix this, but I've heard stories. Someone else tried to fix theirs. It took them 4 years, done it themselves. So I don't know. Kenworth's usually got pretty good quality, but I'm not sure about this one. Now the only thing different in the back, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, we've got stuff everywhere, is the microwave. Other than that, everything's the same colour. Got a TV a little bit smaller, but yeah, it's got a microwave in it. And we asked for a microwave, so they sort of gave it to us, but just had to come with a different truck. Alright, I had a question from Adrian. Now he was asking about, what a mess, these little things I've got to try and put all these little things here, batteries and chargers, and put the phone somewhere, and
Is that what he asked
it's a mess.
you?
And he asked about CBs. Linda's been smart. He asked about CBs and drivers talking to car drivers talking to trucks on CBs. Look, you don't get too many, but I'll just show you. This is a GME. Now these CBs are actually 80 channels. We did have 40 channel ones. They gave us an extra 40 channels. Do we use them? Look, I guess it's good because you can actually have a company channel now, which we did before, but there's more channels to pick from. So that's quite good. and especially when you get in the cities. When I drop my trailers off, we've actually got a channel we go to and talk to the yard drivers, see where you want to put your trailers, so they come in very handy. But that's it, that's your basic CB.
It's also handy.
They used to have a 40 channel set, but it had 20 extra channels on it, but they're only receiving channels, so you could actually tune them to different frequencies on the UHF. These are all UHF, they're not the 11 meter. Used to be 11 meter band for CBs, which they still use in the US, I think. Now channel 40 is a track channel for most places. Right? The Pacific Highway still uses, I'll put this back on 40. Pacific Highway still uses channel 29, and sometimes you forget and you think, geez, the radio's a bit quiet, but they still now I don't know why or when it come in. It's come in a long time ago. Maybe someone could tell me why they went to 29 and not 40. And I believe there's another road somewhere someone was telling me that's on a different channel as well, but I don't know. I've never been on it, and it's the first I heard about it, so maybe someone can tell us which one that is. They should just all go 40, and that way everyone knows where they are. So I'll talk about talking to drivers. Just talk normal. You don't have, there's no code, there's no the 10-4 and the 10-20 location, that's all gone now. Just talk like you would. Some drivers don't. I don't know, there's some, they got a truck driving voice, I don't know what it is, and it's just talk normal. You don't have to talk, you don't have to use any codes. There's no good buddy anymore. Most times they swear at each other anyway, so. But they do come in handy when you want to find information, but read between the lines, because you'll get a lot of, especially if the road's closed, you'll get a lot of false information. They'll tell you things that make it sound better than what it is, and they tell you the road's blocked and it's going to be closed for 12 or 14 hours, but most times it's not. Usually a detour in place, and yeah, just make up your own mind. But when we get on the road, I'll talk about that more, about the CBs and how they how to find out road information and things like that as we go down the road. I have it on occasionally, I don't use it all the time. The big thing now is phones. Usually you find out on a phone, or someone will call you if there's a problem, and they might even be in a different state. But news travels fast in the trucking business, and now that their phones are so easy to use and accessible, it's the CBs sort of come obsolete. So when I get on the road, I'll talk about that a bit more. Alright, we're on the road, and keep talking about these CBs. Now this is what you've got to use. They're not Bluetooth, no modern technology. You've got to use one of these talking to. Push the button to talk, and you can only talk one way. It's not like a phone. So if you want to find that information, we're heading north at the moment, and if you want to find out what's going on up ahead, turn this up a little bit, just give a shout out, see if someone answers. Obviously, southbound, someone will probably answer you. If you see a name on the side of a truck, you can just call that truck up if you like and find out information. Now I had over the Twitter about 40 years ago. I had one when I was 16, CB, and friends at school had them, so we used to set up in the house and talk to each other at night. Modern social networking, I guess, before they had it. So that was that's what we used to have. So they do come in handy, finding out what's going on at times. As I say, just read between the lines sometimes. If you're caught in traffic or there's a road blockage, usually find out some information what's going on. Now and then you'll get someone say that the road's going to be blocked for 12 hours, or you might as well just go to bed. And find out some more information before you pull up and go to bed for 12 hours. Usually got a detour in place if the road's blocked somewhere. They will bend the truth, as I mentioned. Make the story sound a bit better. Now if you can actually get these now, they're just sort of just the microphone, little box that goes with it. All the controls on there, the channels, when you can see, that's virtually what you use. Channels come up on the microphone, and pretty compact now. You can actually get handheld ones too now, like the walkie-talkies. They come in handy if you don't want to put one in your vehicle with an aerial up and run cords and things like that. Just want to use them when you're on the road. Yeah, just got to be careful if you're travelling with children though, because you will hear some things that you may have to explain to young children. So be very careful. Keep it down so only you can hear it. Maybe put a